All right, so here on our booking requests page, you're going to start off by having templates. So this is where your submissions will come in. There's the templates tab. You can create templates. If you don't have one, you can go to new template. You can click load our PadPulse default template. This one's super in-depth. Honestly, most people probably don't need all this information, but you could simply start off here as a good starting point. You then can come through and delete any information that maybe you don't care about. So you can remove that there. Within all of these, you can set conditional formats. Example might be if you want to say only show ask for their mobile if their email is at Gmail for some reason, and you can say this is required when it's available. You can add additional conditions if you had multiple of when you want that to show up. If you like to not have all of your items on one page, you can add pages and click additional pages or remove pages, and you can simply move a question or one or more to another page. You can always override branding. So there's a branding on the prior page, which I'll show you in a second. But if you wanted to have a unique branding for this specific form, you could do that, and you could change your brand name, your color. You might, for some reason, want to do different, or you want to have a brand logo, and you can upload an overriding logo and additional information, and then you could save this template. Once you see this template, this is right here actually where you set your default branding is there. On the template, you can easily preview the template to see what it looks like, and here's the link you can copy, which you likely will use in your messaging rule to auto send a booking request. Here you can see your form and how it's unique. There's a lot of different functions. You can check out the different video recording features, which will record a video that makes them say, record. Maybe you ask questions about, tell them about themselves. When it comes to uploading, I upload stuff. Or you can make them take a picture as an example and consent to a background check. And you can't see the next page because I have those on different pages. But there's a lot of different customization features that you can do within your templates. These are all the different feature types. If you pick a picture, such as a photo with a camera, it'll have an outline for their face as well as for their driver's license. You can have them upload and confirm that their driver's license and their face, in fact, match. And that's pretty much everything. You can have these different forms you would then use to, if you wanted to send different forms for different properties, you would use these in conjunction with message rules. So you set up a message rule to go out for booking requests to specific properties, and then you just use the appropriate link that you want for those properties. Submissions will automatically come in here. You'll be able to click easily review them and hit approve or reject, which depending on when you're watching this will automatically do so on PadSplit. It'll tell you that where you're going to click it, or it's just an internal note and then you have to manually do that on PadSplit. That's pretty much everything you have for booking requests.